What up, noob nuts? It is my absolute honor to have FLiPSoFT live today. FLiPSoFT, or Ren, is a Filipino that is living and playing in Japan. I have been following FLiPSoFT since I started playing Airsoft. He is an amazing player, super accurate with the pistol, just one ball and all the time, but also deadly on any other platforms. FLiPSoFT is the current field manager of BLKFOX in Tokyo, Japan. If you don't know, it is the field that organizes and hosts SpeedQB in Japan. The field actually flew its staff, including FLiPSoFT, to LA to play with SYG back in 2018. So Japan is the literal SpeedQB OG in Asia. You will hear us mention UAB a few times. That's Ultimate Airsoft Battles. It's a competitive airsoft format that began in Japan a couple years before SpeedQB arrived on the scene there. Now, I am not well versed on the tournament, but from what I've seen and have heard, it's 1v1 all the way to 3v3 format with minimum stand-up covers only. Seems to be team elimination with within a very confined play area. And it has extremely limited ammo count, so plenty of one balls. So many players and teams in Japan also dabs a bit in both formats of competitive play. We'll follow FLiPSoFT, BLKFOX, and SpeedQB Japan. They do amazing work out there. Like previous podcasts with Anthony, I will not be putting in Chinese subtitle after this point, so my sincere apology. It's just too much work. But check my Insta as I've put a few of the worthwhile moments there with translation. And so we begin. All right, noob nuts, what is going on today? Here we got FLiPSoFT, who is also Ren. He is one of my heroes. When I first started playing, the people that I used to watch, that I still watch, was CQB Junkie, who became second to none junkie, and also Havoc J in New Zealand, and Japan FLiPSoFT right here. So Japan SpeedQB, they are like the senpai of like all of Asia, like SpeedQB. So it's such an honor to have Ren here with us today. So Ren, did you want to do like a self-introduction real quick?
Self-introduction. What's up, guys? My name's Ren, aka FLiPSoFT, and representing Japan SpeedQB.
All right, dope. And you said you work at BLKFOX now, right?
Yep, the field manager right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be me, the owner, and then another part-time job.
That's crazy. That is crazy. So you guys don't know, BLKFOX is the place where they do SpeedQB in Japan. And I remember a few years ago, BLKFOX and you actually flew to LA and played with SYG, right?
Yep, before the pandemic, actually.
Yeah.
2019. Yeah.
How did that came about? What was the experience like?
Actually, it's Genki's idea. The owner of BLKFOX's idea. It's like take the crew there, experience the the airsoft scene there.
Was it different from Japan's SpeedSoft scene or airsoft scene?
Definitely. This is very aggressive.
Oh, very more aggressive.
Yep, much more aggressive compared to the the airsoft style here in Japan.
Okay. From the videos that I've seen from you and also other Japanese airsoft videos, it seems like Japan is more focused on like accuracy, especially yours, like one shot, snapshot, right?
Accuracy is like not much of a shooting. It's like keep it one ball, kind of like that. See?
Yeah, it's insane. I think you were one of the first person that I've seen that would switch hands with pistols.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
did you
because
have to
a lot
practice
of
that? I can't do that, man.
no,
I can't shoot like with the pistol on my left hand.
I mean, to be honest, I don't practice. I just play it. I
Oh,
just
okay,
enjoy
all right.
it. So.
You're just born like that. That's
Yeah,
actually
kind of like
the
that.
thing what I want to ask you about. Like, you're a Filipino, right?
Yep.
Are you
Born and raised
Filipino
Filipino.
American?
Nope. Full Filipino.
So yeah, what's that story like? So didn't you live in LA before?
Nope.
No, not in America at
So
all.
nope. So I was back in the Philippines until 12 years old, until grade school. So, and then after that, I went to Japan. Here.
Okay. What did you go to
Yep.
Japan for, to study?
Yeah, I was slacking a lot in the Philippines, so my mom was like, "Yo, you're gonna come over here." Kind
Oh,
of like the
okay.
Tokyo Drift story.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
how did you learn English? Just back in Filipino, naturally?
Yep. Because most of us studied English like since preschool, actually.
Oh, so you never spent time in America. I thought you did.
Nope.
So
I've
you didn't know SYG were Sabo and them personally
Nope,
before?
nope.
Oh
We
shit.
just hooked up through Instagram, like when I posted a video back in 2017, I think.
Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Okay. All right, I learned
Yep.
something. Why is airsoft? Okay, so let me tell you in Taiwan, there's a big Filipino crowd community that plays airsoft.
Mhm.
So Taiwan
Yep.
SpeedQB, usually we have around 10 teams, and about
Hmm.
1/3 of that are Filipino teams. It seems like Filipino like airsoft is huge for Filipinos. Why is that?
Yep.
Why is that?
Cultural thing, probably.
So like in the Philippines, airsoft is just like a really popular hobby.
It's not really popular hobby, but I don't know. Filipinos likes shooting. That's it. I mean, let's say it's like for example, JJ Rakaza, the real still shooter in America.
Uh-huh.
He's Filipino, and yeah, it's like he just likes shooting. That's it.
Yeah, a Rooster from SYG, he's a
Yep.
Filipino. I
Yep.
remember I used to watch this Filipino that's in Scotland of all places. That was really good. And I think there's a Filipino on
Yeah, the guy, I think he went back to the Philippines, and then he made the SpeedQB Philippine account, I think, in Instagram,
oh, that's
and
him?
he was like, I supposed to be, yeah. And then he was introducing a lot of Filipinos all over, the world.
Oh, okay. I
He was
think you're
inviting me
is
to
it
go there, but
okay. What's the scene like?
it
Because I
was
haven't
he was
seen anything from the Philippines in a while.
yeah, it's not really official, but he found a spot there that it was like a 15-minute away ride from my place back in the Philippines. So
Okay.
I had to check that out when I go back. So
Oh yeah. When are you going back? Are you going back at all? Like forever, permanently?
no schedules yet. Pretty busy because I have to get a lot of new part-time job to work in Black Foxes for leaving the
Oh,
scene for a while.
okay. How long have you been living in Japan for?
For 23 years now.
33 years.
23.
Oh, 23 years. Oh my. Okay,
Yep.
wow. That's crazy. Do you still remember how to speak Tagalog? Is that what it is?
Tagalog, yeah, still because my mom's still here, and then we speak Tagalog all the time. So
Tagalog. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Dope, dope. Okay. Let me practice my Jap. You can speak Japanese fluently, right?
yep.
Okay. おはようございます。レンさん。私はヌープさんです。私は坊主のイケメンです。でしょ？
yeah. yeah.
I I actually lived in Japan. I lived in Kyushu for like 6 months.
Kyushu. It's a
Yeah,
nice
Kyushu. I
place.
lived in a small ass town called Isahaya, like 40 minutes train ride from Nagasaki. Yeah.
Mm, I see.
I was a
My
Nova teacher,
yeah, my girlfriend is she used to be in college in Kyushu
Oh,
a
really?
couple of years ago. Yep.
Okay. Okay, okay. You know Nova, the school, right?
Yep.
So you know it went bankrupt, right?
I didn't know that one though. No.
So I moved to Japan, I think it was in 2007. Yeah, 2007. It was like right before the financial recession. And Nova was like at its peak. It had like 1,000 different branches all across. There's one branch in Taiwan. But right when I went there was when the financial recession happened. I don't know if it's related, but then the school just went into bankruptcy. And then like teachers in Tokyo and everything were like kicked out of their dorms and stuff, and they didn't have money, and it was terrible. So we didn't get paid for like 3 months before we stopped going. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But
So I
but
think they lost
afterwards,
Nova and then they started Berlitz, I think.
I know somebody bought Nova.
Yeah.
Like it was like 3 months, 3 years afterwards. I didn't think I was going to get the money back for the 3 months I didn't get paid. But then this guy representing the Japanese government actually emailed me and was like, "Hey, we're
Hmm.
chasing down all the teachers. We're trying to pay you back the money that we're owed." I was like, "What? Like that's crazy." Taiwan's never gonna do that. Probably not America, but only Japan, man. The Japanese government like was chasing us
so
down, like, "Hey, we owe you money." That's
it's
crazy.
like if this really it's like a official, contract,
Yeah.
probably is gonna be like that. But if you're like being paid under the table, it's really hard to get that afterwards.
It's crazy, man. That's when I had like mad respect for like the Japanese government. Like it's crazy. Okay. So what I like to do is I like to do a quick warm up. I should have done this earlier, but I will ask you a series of questions. Don't think, just
Hmm.
answer. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Favorite color?
Red,
Favorite movie?
John Wick,
Most awesome dinosaur?
T-Rex,
T-Rex. Oh, that's so normal. Okay. What
I
about
mean, it's
favorite?
like, I mean, Raptors, right?
Okay, all right. That's right. Yeah, you're on Team Raptors. Okay. Favorite football team?
Soccer or football? American football.
American football.
American football, 49ers.
Oh, 49ers. Boo. Okay. Sushi or taco?
Taco.
Okay, taco. Okay. Favorite country?
Japan.
Hey, yeah, okay. Me too. I like
Work-wise.
Japan.
Work-wise.
Work-wise, okay. Favorite US airsoft YouTuber?
Airsoft YouTuber in the US.
Yeah.
Maggot.
Oh, Maggot? Oh, okay. Interesting. All
FIG
right.
Maggot. Yeah, he influenced me to start playing SpeedQB, so definitely Maggot. I haven't played him when I went there, like twice. I haven't played him.
Oh, you haven't played him. Okay, okay. So Maggot is to you as you are to me, yeah?
Yep.
You're like, yes, I'm
Yep.
senpai. All right. Favorite Japanese airsoft YouTuber?
Talk. It's like my shadow SpeedQB player. Yeah, if you watch his videos, you're gonna think that the video is my video.
Are you saying he's copying you or you're copying him?
No, it's like we just have the same moves.
Okay,
Yep.
all right, okay. So are you two like personal friends?
Yeah, he's still in my team in Raptors, so
Okay.
I call him out once in a while.
Okay.
And now he's a gearhead now, so he doesn't play much PTB.
Okay. Last one. Favorite Taiwanese airsoft YouTuber?
Right in front of me.
I was worried. I was gonna be like, man, is he gonna think about it? All right, cool. Okay. So one thing I was always wondering, how come there's so many girl players in Japan? And not just girl players, but like pretty girl players in Japan. Why is that?
Because formerly Airsoft is like a nerd's game here in Japan. So
Yeah.
a lot of like let's say comic, manga lovers, they're kind of interested in playing Airsoft, and then after they play, it's like, this is fun. That's about it. And then
But how does that
they just keep on
attract?
going.
How does that attract pretty girls to go play airsoft? I think that's what the rest of the world is trying to figure out.
Anime.
Oh, anime?
Yep.
Okay.
They have this couple of animes that, using like, let's say legit, I mean like the licensed guns,
Uh-huh.
like let's say the purple bunny and all that.
Okay.
It's on the anime, and then it's like, hey, I want to use that.
Okay.
And then they're gonna be playing as a cosplayer, not an airsofter.
Who is the best female Japanese airsoft player, do you think?
Right now, Lily.
Oh, Lily, okay.
She's Chinese American and Japanese.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she's
You've
Japanese
probably seen her
American.
video. Yeah, she's in SHOT Show right now, actually. So
Oh, yeah. I think Quad took a picture with her. Andrew from
Yep.
Quad. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Dope. How does SpeedQB Japan start? And what was your role in it?
started first. It was me, and then a former staff, and then my former teammate. We were like, three of us was like, hey, let's do the test play. So it's like, if you see the video like 6 years ago with the like the marble, the barricades. So
Just
we did that
started it
test
and-
play, and then after the test play, I told Sapo, I was like, can we make a legit Japan Speed TV account, and let's say let's organize things.
Right.
And then Noah's like, yeah, let's do it.
How has it been for you guys to promoting the sport in Japan? Like, how has it been growing?
It's pretty kind of like an alternative for the players, because we have the UAB, right? It's like another competitive community.
Yeah.
And because that started like a year or 2 years before Japan Speed QB.
Oh,
So
okay.
everybody's like, we ain't for UAB. It's like, why not try BQB?
So really quick, UAB, can you explain to the viewers? So UAB is Ultimate Airsoft Battles, right?
Yep, it's Ultimate Airsoft Battle, and it's mainly about with stand-up barricades only.
Yeah.
No snake, no castle, no center X. It's most likely it's like 1v1, 3v3, 5v5 shootout.
Oh, there's 5v5 for UAB?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen that.
I mean, it's like I tried the 5v5 like years ago, like let's say 8 years ago, and it wasn't for me as well. It's like they have a lot of referees, but they didn't see the no call that the opponent did to me. So I was like, oh, fuck. F this.
So,
I'm done.
yeah, so that's another thing I want to ask you, like, sort of like airsoft drama and stuff like that. So that happens in Japan and also happens in UAB and SpeedQB as well, right? Where there's no calls, the
Yep.
refs maybe don't
Worldwide,
see
it's
it.
like a lot of controversy.
That's what I wanted to ask you, like, because Japan, it seems like when I lived there, Japan is known for people being super polite and stuff. So what is the airsoft drama like? Like, does it get really heated or people just sort of talk it out? Like,
I mean, basically here it's like, let's say keyboard fighters.
yeah,
They're gonna be, they're gonna be yapping in X, Instagram, what else? Threads about it's not PQB only, but let's say airsoft in general.
yeah.
So they're gonna be yapping, this happened. It's like, what do you think? It's like talk with your friends, not online, not on the social media.
Right.
Just like keyboard fighters.
Right. Keyboard warriors.
They're trying to get sympathy from other people. It's like that's so
Yes.
keep it in your own circle.
Yes,
Not
I
on
understand.
social media.
So wait, going back to UAB, so you said they had a lot of refs. How many refs did they have?
So like let's say one ref per person,
Okay.
per player actually. So it's like if the 3v3s, it's gonna be like 6.
Right.
And then plus the guys on the outside, like the main ref.
Okay. Wait, I can't remember. Does UAB players, do they have to use tracers?
Yeah, mandatory.
So you're saying that the refs were not catching no calls?
Yep. I mean it's a human error, so
So what about in SpeedQB Japan? Do players also complain where refs are not calling out no call players and stuff like that?
I mean compared to the ones in US, we're much more strict, to be honest.
Okay. But does it
I mean it's
happen
like,
though?
yeah, a lot. So
Okay.
that's why before we have voluntary referees, now all teams that participate have to give out 2 players to be a referees.
That means if there are 10 teams, then there will be 20 referees on the field?
Yep.
Okay. But what about like the issues of objectivity? Won't players complain that, well, that ref is playing for that team, so therefore we shouldn't listen to his call? Would that happen?
Usually it's like the ref's decision is mainly final. So even though they complain, they called it, they gotta get a penalty.
Okay.
There's
So
like reach out,
there's no what?
no re-challenge.
Oh, re-challenge. Okay. So
I mean
basically the rest calls
in
it.
LA in LA they do the reach out. We have the time and all that, so we don't do reach out. So if you get penalty, you get the penalty. Deal with it.
For us, we have players and teams can challenge each other, and they can also challenge rest calls, but they have a limited amount. And you also get points deducted if the challenge doesn't go through. So you have to sort of consider if you really have a good case or good evidence. So in Japan, the ref is just final, like his call is final.
Yep. So that's why it's like I'm even telling the players that if you don't want to get a penalty, don't do something suspicious to get a penalty.
Right.
Just call it cleanly. Don't try to cheat and all that. It's like play it good.
So what if a player is just really unhappy, just does not agree with the ref's call, and then later goes on social media and starts blasting the ref or the league and saying this shit is fucked up? Has that happened?
Yeah, that happened. That happened last year.
It happened
a lot. So the thing is, they rant on social media, but they don't even tell us. They don't even tell the organizer directly. They just keep on saying, why didn't you tell me first? We could have settled it, but the thing is they want to rant it first in social media and then make it a problem first, and then they want to come to us. It's like, why now?
So then what happened?
Yeah. It's like I'm not banning them, but it's like do whatever you want. It's like it ain't my problem. If you don't want to join, don't join. That's it. We have a lot of players who want to play.
Did you guys, as the league, did you guys reach out to that team, or did you do anything to that team, or no?
Not really. It's like to be honest, the former champions, they ran a lot. The let's say 2022 champions, they rant a lot. It's like, oh, this referee didn't call this, didn't call that. And it's like, bro.
I think a lot of times people forget that, like, we play such a niche sport, like in a niche hobby, that the fact that we can get together and play, like, that's the reason why we're playing, right? Like, winning is good, but like putting so much emotional investment and having such an extreme negative reaction to playing toy guns is literally ridiculous.
Even the finals last year, so 4 teams drop off the finals. Actually, there was supposed to be like 12 teams in the finals, right?
Right. Okay.
So the 2022 champions, including 3 teams that are really close with him, drop off because of yeah, but like, to be honest, like all 4 of them are a team from UAB as well. So I mean, it's not a beef between UAB and SpeedQB, but the thing is, they have this mindset of being so competitive. It's like they don't want the that fun, the show off type of SpeedQB, and they're not really into the gun limitations.
What was it?
Because we're playing limited edition, limited class, right?
So limited class, just so maybe some audience don't know, limited class, which guns? Open class is where all guns are allowed, right?
Yep, all guns are allowed, and then limited class is going to be 2 handguns, 1 rifle, 1 shotgun, right? And then it's going to be decided with the dice for the first round, second round, and then third one's going to be all 4.
So they didn't like that rule.
So yeah, I updated that on finals, not during the qualifier, because we had the update after we done the first qualifier. Right. So I had to put the second qualifier on the previous regulations.
Right.
So the previous regulation didn't have the dice in it. So yeah, when I updated that, everyone's like, "No, we ain't doing the dice." Like, no, we're doing it.
So they just didn't like the new revision.
I mean, it's like they don't even want to try it.
Did they leave on friendly terms, or was it like heated?
Kind of like a friendly term. I actually played the former champion last night. In the midnight SpeedQB I did last night. So
right. Okay.
So they were playing in that term. So it's like, I know half their teammates probably they're not really into the limited class.
Okay. So this wasn't really toxic airsoft toxicity. It was just more like they, rather than trying out new things, they would rather stick with the old format, so they didn't want to try out the new format, right?
Not much toxic, but they just want to ramp with. They just want to shoot a lot with their own, gate Titan guns and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They cannot handle the limited class version. So yeah, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. So I think we here in Taiwan we had an issue where because our field isn't big compared to Europe and America, so there are a lot of ricochets, right? So we're trying to control the BB volumes. So I think it was last year where I took it to the captains. I was saying, hey, we need to control the ricochets, the BB amount. So how about let's control the BB amount for HPA rifles from this amount to this amount, like decrease. And like they're like, no, like we want to shoot, like like we want to shoot our HPA guns, so that didn't really go through, but yeah, so
that as well. Maybe that's why Roy asked me about the barricades. We wrapped the barricades like 3 years ago, right? With the black wraps on it.
Us or them?
Us in Japan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we wrapped the barricades with the black kind of like a tarp. So that lessens the ricochet, to be honest.
Okay, yeah.
And then Roy asked me, like,
yeah, but the thing is, like here in Taiwan, because like we, the organizers, we don't own the field or the covers.
Yeah.
So we can't do anything to the covers really, and like the expenses doesn't really make sense. If as the organizers, we only run one-time event, but for the field, they have like every week events. And, if we spend the money just for that one event, the cover gets blown up. It's a lot of work. So yeah. When I went to play at, what is it? SS Airsoft in Georgia. They used the covers. They sprayed it with bed
like
lining.
a rubber paint.
Yeah, kind of like something like bed lining for what you put on trucks, But that's different because it creates more ricochets, but it protects the barriers very well. So it looks almost brand new, but they've been playing for, I don't know, like 2 years at that point.
Here, the UAV scene, they have like how do you say that? Kind of like the material you put under a carpet. So
the
when you shoot
the carpet.
Usually, it's like, so when you shoot it, it doesn't ricochet. It's like usually it's like it catches the ricochet and then pushes it down.
Yeah,
it doesn't go.
Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Or even just putting carpet, but carpet gets shot out, I think, after a while too. But
Yeah, the material is kind of clever, but because they have a rule that ricochet count.
oh, really?
So yeah, so they're making it easier for the refs to see it. So if you shoot a ricochet and then it hits you back, you have to call it. It's that
Okay.
severe for
Oh,
their rules. So,
okay.
yeah,
I mean, that makes sense because a lot of times it's really hard for the refs to see. You can see the BB bouncing off the player, but was that a ricochet or not? Like that's very hard to judge.
yeah. That's why I said a lot of players that don't spam the trigger that much that you're gonna give out like a suspicious ricochet that might might trigger the ref to call it that you're not calling it.
Yeah, yeah. But some people, some
So
players can say
yeah,
that's my strategy. That's their plan to make it like to make it
yeah,
ricochet. Yeah.
bad strategy.
So for the players, the player refs for SpeedQB Japan, how do you guys train them, or how do you make sure that their call is as accurate as possible?
So most of them have to go through the referees meeting before the competition all the time.
Uh-huh.
So they have to do the standards. It's like,
Okay.
is that which angle are you watching? So are you watching this player only? Are you watching the trajectory? All of that. They have to
Okay.
go all through that. Yeah.
Okay. But then on tournament day, basically referees are king. Like you just respect the refs call no matter what. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. I get that. So
That's why
yeah,
on during our live stream, so a lot of comments like, "Yo, this tournament has a lot of no calls." Yeah, because a lot of refs are watching properly.
uh-huh.
You can't escape. You can't escape the.
The hate.
Okay,
You can't
are you
escape
back?
the hate.
I mean, you cannot escape the no call. So if you no call, you're gonna get it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So many refs that you can't escape with a no call. That's what you're saying.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think it's because BBs happen so fast. My view is that it doesn't matter how many refs that you have on the field and how well trained they are, there will still be no calls which a ref will miss. Like that's
Yep.
100% gonna happen no matter which league you're playing. Like that will happen,
Yep.
you know? So I think
Yep.
it's just down to players' mentality where they need to accept that. But a
Yeah.
lot of times they don't. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So the situation where we had here is also for a long time. So we just had our speaker with Japan, right? I'm sorry, with Hong
Yep.
Kong.
Yep.
And so at the briefing, I always think I do a very good briefing. I always think about it, like how do I cheer people up for the passion, for the
Hmm.
speed. And so when Hong Kong came and I got everyone
Hmm.
together, I was like, all right, guys, today it's not about winning and losing. Today it's about two families finally coming together. We're finally uniting. That's why we're here playing, right? And so,
Hmm.
out of everything else that I said, but then everyone's like, yeah, they agree. Yeah, okay. But when the horn blew for the first round, it's like people just
Hmm.
instantly forgot. And then like very soon people are like, oh, why doesn't he call it? Like, how come ref you didn't see it? Or like, ref, why didn't you call me out? I didn't get hit. And it just became, same shit again.
Yep.
So yeah, and this last tournament, same thing for a team that has been playing with us for a long time and that done pretty well. That was the Taiwanese champion for the Hong Kong versus Taiwan game. And same thing, a ref called them out. They didn't agree with it, and then so after the game, they just went on social media and just blasted. And it's okay if you blast the
Hmm.
situation, but then later on, they just started blasting the league about how the league isn't improving and they don't agree with the rules. It's all about making money and da 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 da. And
Hmm.
like what you said, like they didn't come to me or come to us to talk about it, you
Yeah.
know? And I thought we're friends. I play with them very often, you know? So like on a
Yep.
personal level, I was a little bit hurt. I'm like, I thought we're friends, you know what? You just went out and just started like,
Basically, that's me last year during
yeah,
we did the live stream of the regulation update,
yeah,
and then everyone is commenting. It's like, how come you decided this? And then we are not even asking the players. Like, it's not my decision. I just I just updated the regulation directly from the official Japan. I mean the SpeedQB official.
right.
And then they're complaining. It's like, how come you didn't ask the players? Like, don't tell me. Tell the official, the SpeedQB
Right.
official, not me.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
implementing it.
It's hard to escape that. When you are reffing and organizing, you're also playing.
Yep.
How the fuck do you do that, man? I did that for the
All
first
5
two
years.
events. I
All
couldn't do
5
it
years.
anymore. What?
All 5 years I did.
Well, you're 35 years old now, right? Right? Yes?
Yeah.
I started playing airsoft when I was 35, so give it a few years. You're gonna get tired. Your knees will hurt.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's what she- Oh yeah, about that. You work out, right?
Nope.
No, you don't?
Nope.
What?
Haven't been in the gym for like what, 7 years now.
Really? No, because I remember I saw a picture
Nope.
of you guys. BLKFOX that does the single player pictures of you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then like you're big. You're big. You're cut.
It's
No?
in my jeans.
What?
I was
Oh,
born like
Oh, okay. All right. Naturally built. All right, that's good. That's good. Oh, and by the way, when we're talking about that, did you know I'm 12% Japanese?
Yep. Nope.
Yeah,
Heard
I
that
did
first.
the 23andMe, and then it turns out I'm 12% Japanese. So I went to my dad about it. My mom passed away, but I went to my dad. I was like, "Hey, Dad, I'm 12% Japanese," and my dad was like really unhappy. He was like, "It's probably from your mom's side." So the Japanese competitive scene, I've seen from BLKFOX. I've seen another field in Japan. I think it's in northern Japan where they got sort of like paintball blown up covers. You know, you
Is
went
that the
there.
one
You
that
went there, right?
it's not in North Japan. It's actually like 1 hour away from BLKFOX, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So they have their own league that is called Bunkersoft.
How many teams go and play?
I didn't really get the info about that, but most of them are like the 4 teams that dropped out from Japan SpeedQB. They're playing that mainly because they can slam a lot, you know.
Right.
Uh, Besides that, I don't know, maybe 10,
Okay. Okay.
10 teams in total.
What
Yeah.
about Japan SpeedQB or SpeedQB Japan? How many teams?
Now in total, I don't know, more than 20.
20, really?
More than 20, to be honest.
Wow, okay, that is a lot. Okay. Are there any other places in Japan where there is competitive airsoft outside of Tokyo?
Near Osaka, the southern part of Tokyo. I mean, southern part of Japan. South Tokyo, and then up north, and all of the top players from different regions gonna battle it out in like a yearly ranking, I think. I don't know.
Okay. At BLKFOX?
Yep.
Okay.
Not us, but it's UAV. It's like they also do it like you guys, that they have a one-time event, so they're doing it on different fields.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there any airsoft in Hokkaido?
Yeah. I
Really?
mean, my boss, King, he went there like last year, I think.
Okay. I have never seen
It's
anything
an
from
outdoor.
Hokkaido.
It's
Okay.
outdoors, so
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're actually going to Hokkaido in March. Me and my wife to go snowboarding. So, do you snowboard?
I used to like years ago.
Oh, okay. Why
I
don't you
still skate,
snowboard
but
anymore?
no time.
No time. Oh, okay. Too busy. Busy man.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like
Okay.
I live like 5 minutes away from BLKFOX, so
Yeah,
yep.
that's so good. Like how you, oh, I live so far away from everything, like all the airsoft fields, the ones that I like to play in. Okay. What are the differences in airsoft culture between US and Japan? You've mentioned that they're a lot more aggressive, right? Are there anything else
Yep.
that you would like to mention regarding the difference in culture?
Accuracy is probably Japan has the top probably.
Okay. One balls.
Yeah, one balls and all that. It's like give one person one magazine only, you can fight like what, 50 guys easy.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
That good.
Okay, okay. America, did you hear
That's why
that?
when I went to I mean, that's why when I went to LA back in 2018, it's like I remember this the staff of Tech City, Derek.
Uh,
It was like talking on the live stream that it's like we heard Japan's gonna be competing this year, and then is he gonna be able to, outstand the LA scenes? Like I was like when I was watching that, it's like watch me. And then after that, the video that I had, I did the 4 piece with captive, right?
uh-huh.
So that was the first game of the day, and then I did a 4 piece. And then I was like, and then after that, I was like, is that all you got? Come on, LA, is that all you got? Yeah.
But I'm sure LA wants a vengeance, wants another chance at it.
Yep.
At you.
Yep.
All right.
I was even handicapped. My foot hurts that time. So.
Oh shit. Okay. LA, did you hear that? So did you when you went to America, did you guys bring your own guns?
I was about to bring my own guns, and then the Japan customs, they're so fucking strict, and then I had to leave the gun in the airport. I went there without anything. I only have my dye mask. That's it.
So you borrow other people's guns?
I borrowed DJ's high cap couple of magazines. That's it. I only had 4 magazines that time during the competition.
And you only used 4 BBs, right? And the round was over.
I only used 1 magazine in the whole round.
I messaged you about it where Taiwan, maybe we can have a team scratch together and go play with you guys in Japan. Yes? What are some advice that you could give to Taiwanese players?
Be careful with your no calls.
Okay, be careful with your no calls.
It's pretty strict compared to, I haven't seen the actual scene in Taiwan, but if you compare it, the Japan scene to the US, it's pretty strict, to be honest.
Okay, because you got a lot of refs, a lot of captain refs on the field.
Yeah, even the locals are, pretty, how they say that? They're pretty jumpy about the no calls. So.
Right. Okay.
At first, you'll probably see the scenes like it's very quiet. Everyone's pretty jumpy, and it's like I don't want to get no call. I don't want to get no calls.
Okay. All right. So you guys are very strict.
Yep.
What about for players like playing on the field? Anything we need to look out for?
Players playing on the field, SpeedQB wise or like the public ones?
Yeah, SpeedQB wise.
SpeedQB wise, now because the former champions are out, so the recent champions probably gonna watch out for them.
Which
They're
team is
still growing. Blazer.
Oh, Blazer. Okay, yes. Oh, it's Blazer. I thought it's like Blazar or something like that.
Yeah, they call them Blazers.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
they're
also,
actually a team. They're a team that are formed in BLKFOX. So.
Yeah. I've seen them in every Japanese SpeedQB tournament. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're the most team that Raptors go against all the time, every tournament.
Okay. Was it like unanimously agreed upon or what? Like, but all Japanese SpeedQB teams seems like the color scheme is always black and white. Like you don't see that many. You don't see that many paintball jerseys. That's what I'm saying.
So if you're like wearing a paintball jersey, it's gonna be a hard time for you noticing your hits.
Okay. So what about the color scheme?
In that case, color scheme, probably the image of SYG and all that they're wearing all black.
All black.
And it's easy to notice the hits if you're wearing black.
Okay.
So you can see the traces bounce off. Easy to notice it. Referee wise.
Oh, okay. But it's not mandatory, right? It's not like you have to wear black.
Anything that is not bright, actually. It's like, let's say neon green, like a white t-shirt, or let's say, I don't know, yellow.
I heard what you were saying earlier before you got cut out was that bright colors like neons and whites, it's hard for referees to see. But is it like banned? Like you can't wear those colors? So
yeah, it's not banned, but it's giving the refs a hard time to see if there's a hit or not. So we're trying to help out the ref as well to notice the hits or like ricochet, if it is not ricochet.
Okay.
So it's like we had a team that were wearing a neon green like 2 years ago. They had a couple of knuckles that weren't called because the referee cannot notice it.
That makes sense. All right. What would you like to see changed for competitive airsoft?
Maybe much more time for the competition.
Much more time? What do you mean?
I mean, it's like we have limited time, right? Every time it's like...
Oh, you mean per round?
I mean, not the round, but it's like the time to, reach out and all that. Like, let's say, if we could put cameras on every players.
So not all players have cameras. Do you ban players from having their own GoPro cameras?
No, it's like they're that too competitive. They don't want the excess weight on their head.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like now you can only see maybe my team are all players wearing GoPros. Guys that I haven't seen other teams that are wearing GoPros anymore.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. So yeah, because for in Taiwan we have the challenge system where if players have footage that they believe they hit a player, they can, they can challenge that player so we can review the footage. Of course, each team only has two challenges, and for a team to challenge somebody, they need to put down 50 points first. And therefore, if the challenge don't go through, then they lose that 50 points. So they really got to make sure they have concrete evidence in their footage. If the footage is put through, then we have all the captains look at the video. The challenged captain and the challenged captains each get 1 minute to explain, to plead their case, and then the captains all vote. They can't see how each other's vote. They got their backs turned towards me. I'm in the middle, and I count and see if we all agree or don't agree on their challenge. So they all have a camera and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to see that. Anything else that you like to see changed in the competitive airsoft scene?
It is competitive, but I want them to enjoy it as well. Not getting into much competitiveness.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's like for me, I want them to be like, more on showboating, to be honest.
Showboating? What do you mean?
I mean, showboating, like, it's like this how you have fun. It's like doing something unusual,
Right.
showing off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just having fun, like, yeah, competition is good, but don't forget that you're there to have fun. If you're doing this and then you're getting mad about it, then, don't do it.
Yeah, it's like not only by yourself, but I want players to entertain the people watching, Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you're only watching people too competitive, being, narrow-sided,
Right.
it's kind of boring, to be honest.
How can they be more entertaining? How can a player be more entertaining? What are your suggestions?
Mindset.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the mindset, it's like not being too narrow-sided about it.
So have an open mindset, just be cool, just be chill.
Yeah, be cool, have fun.
Right.
Main thing,
Right.
If you notice, for me, I notice a lot of players like they're too competitive, they're not having fun anymore. For me, that's boring, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. You spend all this money and all this time and just so you can get pissed off and or just not happy about things.
Yeah.
Being too serious.
Even the price is not enough, to be honest. If you're that so competitive, it's like even in the UAV scenes, like I think they gave out what BBS prizes and all that. It's like,
oh really?
I didn't even. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. Well, what makes a good team and what makes a good player?
Chemistry.
Okay, so for a good team, chemistry is very important. That's synergy.
Yep.
How can you improve chemistry if you don't have one? Like if you're a new team.
Same as the previous question. You're gonna have a same mindset with your teammates.
Okay, same wavelength.
Same mindset. So like for example, my team Raptors, like we don't even practice together. So we have the same mindset. Then I'm gonna be doing this. We gotta do that. It's gonna blend, and now we have a good video.
Okay, so you guys only get together on tournament day.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't even practice.
Okay.
We just have fun playing. That's it.
Yeah, man. I tried to practice with my teams, but it's just so hard. Like a lot of times, people are just busy, school, family.
Yeah, and then the former Raptors, they're all married. They have kids. They cannot play anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like building this new team, young ones.
Okay. Okay. So were you part of the OG Raptors team?
I mean, it's like not the OG one, their second one, who's my former teammate that he went to UAV after he got kicked out of the Raptors. Actually,
he got kicked. Why did he get kicked out of the team?
Just being too much competitiveness in him. It's not it's not fun to watch anymore.
It's not fun to watch.
And then so it's like the leader of Raptors before. I mean, still now, the one who made it. It's like there are two guys who made it. They were like they don't want to get that competitive. It's kind of boring to watch. They want something that it's fun to watch.
So yeah, you said that earlier as well. What do you mean? Can you elaborate? It's not fun to watch. When you're too competitive, it's not fun to watch. What do you mean?
They're all about winning and all that. It's like they're gonna be sacrificing fun for winning.
So do you mean that when they get too competitive, it's not fun for that player to play anymore or to play with him?
Yeah, I mean it's like for Raptors, they're really strict about the looks.
Uh-huh.
The gun look, the players look
Uh-huh.
had to be cool, you know.
Okay.
And then when they went to UAP, it's like they have rules about the looks and all that, but it's kind of watching like I don't know, swimming and all that.
What? It's kind of like
Yeah.
watching swimming. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's like I know the wear and all that. I know it doesn't look cool. Period.
It's kind of like watching swimming. You mean like what they have
Yeah,
to wear?
like they have speedos, the dry fit on and all that.
Really? I haven't. So is that something new? Because the UAB video I've seen, they didn't have to wear that.
They didn't wear that, but they have to be minimum
Uh-huh.
in order to notice their hits because they have lower FPS.
Oh, so it's the teams that says, "Hey, we have to wear speedos so we can feel the hits."
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting. That makes sense. It makes sense.
yeah. Even 6 years ago, it's like during the SpeedQB, our rule was like you have to at least have a first line, a belt, tactical belt
Right.
to compete. For
Okay.
them, they don't even have a gear. They only have a gun, one mag. That's it.
Oh, okay. Does gun hit count for UAB?
Yeah.
How come you say UAB wasn't for you? It sounds like something that you would thrive in.
I mean, it's boring to be
Okay. All right. So it's basically if it's just everyone just like snap shooting is not that fun.
Snap shooting, it's like for me, snap shooting is not a problem, but for me, if I want to play aggressive, I get into snake easy or the center X easy. They don't have that. They only have standard barricade. It's like it's boring.
Right. Okay.
I can even play one-handed.
Okay. Okay. Another Japanese player that I also talked to, he tried out UAB as well, and he said that he didn't like that they have ammo counts or ammo limits, something like that.
No, I mean they have limits, ammo limits, 180 rounds for the game.
Okay.
That's why they only have one magazine.
Oh, okay.
So they cannot spam the trigger that much.
Yeah. So I can understand how some people might not like that, especially like if you're a back player and you're just used to locking down lanes, just like shooting and shooting. That's not their thing. I can see that. Okay. What makes a good player, by the way?
Stamina.
That's very important.
Yep.
That's very
Gotta
important.
have the stamina.
Do you exercise?
Always I say no.
Okay. You smoke cigarettes?
No.
Okay, well that's good. Okay. So you have a good stamina, would you say?
Compared to others, no.
Oh.
But the thing is, I had the right mindset. It's like it's time to move. It's not time to move kind of mindset.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
The good example is Messi, Lionel Messi. I mean, he doesn't run that much, but if it is time to run, he runs. He moves.
Right.
He moves.
Okay.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
You have to imagine moving around, where to shoot.
Be precise with your
reload.
movement, right?
Yep. No
I agree.
excess movement.
Okay. Be tight. Next question. What is a Japanese team and also who are the Japanese players to look out for?
The champions. Yeah, Blazer. My teammate Taku, the one I'm talking about earlier, and right now. If they come back, the former champions definitely.
Who is the former champion?
They called Spectre.
Spectre. Oh, okay. I think I seen them as well. Okay.
They're the two-time champion. Back to back.
So the Blazer and the Spectre, how are their play styles different?
Spectre is more of a UAB kind, but they're more on rifles.
Rifles, okay.
All of their players are rifle players, so when you put handguns and shotguns on him, they're gonna give him kind of like a handicap, to be honest.
Okay. So they basically only play open class.
Yeah, and for Blazer, most of their players are all-rounders, so they can play shotgun. Yeah, they can play shotgun, handgun, rifle.
Okay. So the former champion, the Spectres, if they're all rifles, so they don't have a front player?
Before they became champions, they all play the back. No one's coming up front.
One of our team used to do that, but then you're handicapping yourself if you don't have a front player going for the snake, going for the flag and stuff.
Yeah, especially now because if the first flag point is higher than the flag hang, they're gonna lose that.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting the flag.
So they must be really, really good players if they can become champ with just playing back the whole time?
Yeah, they're just gonna shoot. They're just gonna spam shoot and then drop people and then just get the flag. That's it. It's kind of boring. So that's another thing.
All right, but at least they're good at it, right?
They're good, but in a bad way as well. So yeah.
Okay.
You're good at that, but you cannot do this. So
for a good team, you said chemistry. For a good player, you said stamina. Teams to look out for: Blazers, Inspectors. So next question: where do you see the sport going in 10 years?
Hopefully much more worldwide competition.
The way I imagine it, like how to get there, like becoming bigger, becoming more internationalized, we need to make it where it's spectator watchable. It's easily understandable by regular people who don't play Airsoft. Because right now the people who watch it are the people who plays it. But you can't grow the sport if you don't have regular people coming in and watching it, So is there, I think the first step is for all the competitive fields, there needs to be like a spectator area with comfortable seating and shit like that, But I think it's hard.
or let's say put much more effort on live stream.
Yeah.
More cameras,
right?
Commentator.
Yeah. We don't have that.
Yeah, same. I used to be the one doing that, but now it's like we have a fixed camera on, so I don't have to move around the camera all the time and commentate. But now I get the chance to film a lot on the field.
Yeah.
Like let's say the previous videos that are filmed on the field, close up videos. I get to do that a lot, so it's kind of good.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's good where for like after the event when you do editing for montage, I think that's good.
Even that's the same thing that Eric said in Sapo said. So I mean, when I ask him, it's like, how come you don't do the live streaming? It's like it's kind of worthless because they want to put more effort on the highlights. That's why he doesn't do the live stream anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we haven't even been able to do live streams. I think we did it this last time, but then that was because the field was able to, but that's not because of us, the organizers. Our fund is very limited, so hopefully we can look into that, but it's definitely not easy, I think.
For even Japan SpeedQB, we're trying to put effort on the stream this year. Yeah. It's like if they add more cameras, do commentating.
It's a lot of investment.
Yeah. But it's worth a shot,
Okay. Well, let me ask you something.
To make a lot of people to, interest people in playing it.
Yeah. So if they can see actual live games being played. So let me ask you something. There's something that Taiwan SpeedQB sort of copied from Japan SpeedQB, where when I was watching your live streams, I would see that the games will happen, but then like a horn will blow in the middle of the game and all the players need to kneel down. Like what is that for?
We used to put the penalty bans on the previous regulation.
Penalty bans. What does that mean?
Back then it was this player get a penalty, he gotta get a ban that will allow to the refs to count which one's having the second penalty or not. But now it's like it's gonna be like a team penalty now, so we don't have to use it anymore.
So why do you have this situation where the horn blows and then the game stops and then players kneel down? What is that for?
The game stop and then the referee have to put the bans on the no call player.
Okay. So because the penalty happens, you penalize them right away.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Right away, and then move it on to the second round.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting.
And now
that's why it happens.
Because of the new because of the new regulation, now we can get the players out. The referees can pull them out this time without stopping the game.
So I saw that. So we do that here as well, but then we do that when there's something that happened on the field, unforeseen situation, maybe like a light bulb gets blown out, or or if a player is sort of supposed to be out, like he is hit, but then he's running, but then refs can't catch him, so we pause the game, we catch that player and pull him out, something like that.
Yeah, there was a situation like that. That's why before we prefer the one that we could stop the game. But the thing is, when I asked Roy, that he prefers the game to be continued, not being stopped during penalty. So we're trying to put an effort on that as well.
Okay. Are you guys going to implement the new SpeedQB rules with the 2 flags?
I mean, that's for the open class, so we don't have to do it. We're only doing the limited class. So
Oh, okay. I see.
the double
Okay.
flag isn't on the limited ban. Yeah.
Yeah, the double flags, I think that makes how do you say the logistics much harder for us to try to manage. So we're still thinking about that.
It's just gonna divide the focus on spamming which side
Yeah.
they have to opt. So.
And I think by having two flags, it encourages teams to devote more players to rush forward. But then for organizers, for the refs, you need to put another ref to look at the second flag. So
Yep.
yeah, we're still trying to wrap our heads around that. We will see you guys hopefully in October. But we'll see how this year goes. And when that happens, I need to borrow your gun.
Yeah, I had to get more guns ready. Yeah.
Okay, anything you would like to say to your viewers and fans before we end this?
Enjoy playing airsoft.
Enjoy playing airsoft. Have the right
Yep.
mindset. Yes.
Yep. Don't be serious much. Might as well find a new hobby.
Yeah. If you find yourself getting angry at airsoft, that's when you need to start questioning yourself if this is the right hobby for you. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I agree. Okay.
Mhm.
Peace out.
Peace out.